Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Who never sacrifice their will. Don't ever look back on the world closing in. Beyond the attack with your wings on the wind. All the birds will be dead. And it's sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And the war is ours to
And that's enough. Time to go ahead and get the show started. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Atreus, the Grift God. Welcome to the Grifties. Okay, it's your Grift God here. Live. It's 10 a.m., 10:02 to be exact. It is what is it? It's March 5th, okay, 2025. All right. We have no flying cars, no bionic arms, no time travel, no aliens, no flying saucers, no laser guns. Nothing futuristic that we were promised in the movies. The only thing we have is pronouns. Okay? Pronouns. That's all we have. So I hope that you're excited for the future. More pronouns on the way, more genders, more everything. I hope that y'all are thoroughly happy with what it is that we got. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? I hope that you are well. I hope that you are, getting through a week. You know, the internet is ever ablaze, and we have to cover it every day of the week when it comes to entertainment, pop culture, nerd shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say like Leon. Leon likes to say nerdy news. I think that sounds a little too nerdy. We say nerdy shit over here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Let me see who we got up in here, man. Let's see who we got. We got that boy TMB in the house. Eric Jenkins is already in the house. We got Person, Smokey One, Kenobi, and I'm pretty sure we got more who are ninja watching. So it's all good, no problem. We love the ninja watchers as well. So I want to apologize. Yesterday there was supposed to be a show. Yesterday morning there was supposed to be a show, but my alarm didn't go off. I don't know what that was about. I woke up and it was like 950, and I was like, damn, what the fuck happened? What happened? So anyway, we here now. Okay, we here now. Let me see. We got a lot to talk about. Daredevil, Born Again, debuted last night. Okay, we might get to talking about that. Monster Hunter is still going strong. The Princess Tiana movie has been canceled. Female streamers are under attack, I suppose. Right? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. So we're going to get into it. If you're in the chat, go ahead and drop where you from in the chat, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm trying to think, is there anything I need to plug before we get this show started, man? Is there anything that Atreus needs to plug before we get this thing started? Not really. Not really. I just want to say, make sure y'all are subscribed to New Blackstreet. Okay? Make sure you're subscribed to New Blackstreet. All right? This upcoming Friday, New Blackstreet will have Yellow Flash on the show. That is right. Yellow Flash will be on the show. Okay? For those of you who didn't know. All right? Yellow Flash will be on the show. I got to repeat that a couple of times because, you know, some people may not know. So, again, one more time. Yellow Flash will be on the show. All right? Shout out to him. That will be on Friday. Oh, and also, mic is low. Mic check now. Mic check now. Let me see. Let me look at our levels really quick. Mic is low. Mic is low. Mic is low. Okay, there we go. There we go. How does that sound now? Sounds better? There's like a little knob at the bottom of the Quadcast mic that sometimes, like, it's easy to turn. So sometimes when you're moving it, it's easy to turn it down on accident. But anyway, so yeah, Yellow Flash will be on the show. All right. Also, it's going to be a later show because he's going to have time constraints. So the show will start at 9 p.m. One of the things that I got to do better is I got to do a better job promoting the show. So what I'm going to start doing is, one, I'm going to start getting the thumbnail for the show up before Friday, right after we announce the guests. So that's one thing that me and Kate are going to have to start doing better. We're going to have to get the thumbnail for the show up, and then I'm going to have to start posting it on my channel, and he's going to have to start posting on his channel because we want New Blackstreet to grow. And me personally, he doesn't feel this way, but me personally, I feel like the growth of the channel has slowed down a little bit. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get the show started. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep you guys here long. We got a couple of things that we can talk about. I think I want to start this thing off with something positive. We have some new Expedition 33 gameplay. So I'm going to actually pull that up, and we're going to watch that. We're gonna watch that because I'm really excited about this Expedition 33 game. Okay, so let's pull this up. Oops, wrong one. Oh my God, did I do this again? Are you serious? Give me a break. I do this every time. I forget to put the damn window in. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Just imagine me dancing on you really quick. I don't have the dance on you thumbnail up yet. Okay. I'm not thumbnail, but all right, there we go. Now we can do it. All right, there we go. Here we go. First of all, let me make sure this thing is on 1080p. It is. Okay, let's go. So first of all, this game looks great. It looks amazing, right? I do have concerns though. Every time I've seen these characters, they've been like in a generic like black jacket. I hope that there's going to be a lot of, I don't know if I want to say customization, but like, are there like armors for us to unlock or something like that? Because if I have to go through the entire game like looking generic like these two characters, not like they're bad design. It's just I can already like through the trailers and whatnot, I can already see myself getting tired of looking at them. Can I throw a mask on somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope so.
Come on.
So there appear to be quick time events that you can do when you choose your attacks, I guess to make it more potent or to, you know, get better better results. Maybe you see right there, it says a stun effect, status effect that it prevents the character from playing. Let's see.
Careful. It's building up chroma.
Love that. Carry?
For those who come after.
Did you just die already? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I am definitely 1000% looking forward to that. Again, you know, my only concern is that I can see like those two generic looking characters. Sorry. Those two generic looking characters like getting old like quick. Somebody said, "What game is this?" It's Claire Obscure. I just call it Expedition 33. Greenwing says Motion Sickness Simulator. I feel you on that. Maybe it's just Twitter though. Rare case of seemingly woke-free Western game. How much success before they bend the knee to the ESG DEI mafia? I don't know. My whole thing is why you trying to introduce controversy where there is none? Why even bring up ESG when there's no evidence of there being so? There's no evidence, so I don't understand. But I mean, it seems everybody's excited about this game. I'm excited about this game, and yeah, I mean, now one thing you could say is maybe I should finish the games that I actually got first. Like, I haven't even gotten a chance to finish Ninja Gaiden. The reason why I haven't had a chance to finish Ninja Gaiden is because I was supposed to be doing a playthrough with you guys, but my internet started messing up and I wasn't able to do it. And then Avowed came out, and then Monster Hunters come out. So I just can't keep up. This is why, like, my job is starting to get on my nerve. But anyway, so let's move on. Shout out to that game. Nilster 2000 says, I'm psyched for Adamfall. I haven't seen Adamfall. I have to check it out. All right. At least the colors are not the purple trans scheme. Really? Really? Okay, so let's move on. Let's get into some bullshit. Let's see what I can find. Let's get into some bullshit. Let's see what I can find. I don't know where. Sometimes I don't know where I want to, go and start that thing off. Yeah, I think I know where I want to go. Can I zoom in on this? No, I can't. Let's go ahead and talk about Alyssa Mercante. We might as well get to it. Our favorite former video game journalist, Alyssa Mercante. So as you guys know, right? As you guys know, recently, Smash JT has filed for her case to be dismissed. Okay. He and Ron Coleman cited that they don't have a goddamn case. They don't have a case. Okay. She herself can't even prove that what Smash JT said was a lie, nor can she prove that he knew it was a lie when he told it. Mr. Monkey says, you in high rank yet in Monster Hunter? No, I'm not. $110.09 from PayPal says, don't front, you'd hit it. Well, I've said that. Griff. Oh, Griff. I've said that.
God damn!
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game. But nah, in all seriousness though, I'd have to be high or drunk or some variation of obscured, because it's not about like, all jokes aside, it's not about what she looks like. It's about the fact that Alyssa Mercante is obviously a woman that she comes with like actual baggage. For one, you could seriously get burned. I hope like Hypnotic be talking shit, but all seriousness aside, this is a woman who slept with a guy for content. I'm just saying. She slept with a guy for content so she can write an article about him. There's a high chance of getting burned there, okay? Secondly, she's a feminist. So I can see her Me Tooing a nigga off rip. So I know we like to joke and we like to play and do all of that stuff like that, but in all seriousness, no. Like, I'd have to, and I'm saying no as in I'm perfectly sober. I perfectly have my body autonomy. I'm not obscured in any way. And like, we're just out and about. I would not pursue that woman because she's obviously got several screws loose, and I don't think that she's very stable. So, there's that. But anyway, getting back to, shout out to that boy Smash JT. Ooh, I just noticed our alert did not go off. So you cannot see yourself. Shout out to the Smash JT for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate you. Damn, I don't have a meme to play. I haven't set the memes up here. I haven't. Wow. I'm sorry.
God damn!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Normally I'd have the well, yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll pay you back for that one. But somebody in the chat said but if you off the Grey Goose, the assumption would be, and this would be highly unlikely, the assumption would be if somehow, some way, we're in the same area where I'm drinking and she's there, it would have to be a situation in which she approached me. I'm assuming. I'm drunk. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm a violent drunk. I wish I was a horny drunk, but I'm not. I'm a violent drunk. So I have to be very careful. I have to go tipsy. I can't get drunk. So if I go tipsy and she was to approach me on some wild shit, then I don't know what happens. I'm just trying to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody in the space is like, absolutely not. No, never. This, that, and the third. I have a sneaking suspicion that some people might bend. But for me, if I'm completely sober, nah, not happening. She got too many screws loose. But anyway, so let's get into it. So she's responded to Smash JT and Ron Coleman's move to dismiss the case. Okay, basically Ron Coleman and company. I said Ron Coleman and company. Ron Coleman and Smash JT. How I dismiss this nigga from his own lawsuit? Ain't that a bitch?
God damn!
Ron Coleman and company. Anyway, so Ron Coleman and Smash JT have pretty much said, Alyssa Mercante, you have no case. You can't even prove that anything that we said was defamatory, and you can't prove that it was a lie. You can't prove that we knew it was a lie when we told it, because it's not a lie. I mean, you said yourself in your own tweets that you were sleeping with people in exchange for goods. I'm not gonna say money, but you were sleeping with people in exchange for goods. Okay, it is what it is. You said it out your own mouth. Okay, and so she has apparently responded. Okay, her and her lawyer has responded, and you can see it right here. So here's what they said: we'll be amending my complaint to add some new facts that developed after we filed the original. Things like his lawyer Ron Coleman going on his podcast and acknowledging I'm not a public figure, which would lower what I need to prove on the defamation case, the defamation claim. Jeff said he wanted to move to dismiss my original complaint, so we made him an offer. The rules give a plaintiff an absolute right to amend after a defendant moves to dismiss, so we could always just wait for the motion, see what his arguments are, and amend afterwards to make sure we address them. But that would be needlessly expensive for Jeff, especially since he's spending money donated from his fans. We offered to amend before he moves to dismiss, but only if he agreed to share his arguments with us before we amend. Just like we'd get to see them if we waited for the motion. He said no. I'm confused.
God damn!
What are you talking about? Why the fuck would you have no case? Why would I show you anything? I'm not showing you my strategy. You have no case. Your entire case hinges on proving that not only the things that I said was a lie, but that I knew they were a lie when I said them. But you know, because you've deleted tweets, that the things that you've said on Twitter could absolutely insinuate that you participated in the very activity that you're accusing Smash JT of making up. Why would I give you anything? Why would I help you out in any capacity whatsoever? You're gonna burn, and I mean that in a figurative way. You're gonna this case is gonna burn. You and this case is gonna burn. Okay, and the simple fact of the matter is, Ron Coleman and Smash JT are gonna have you on your knees begging. I've seen this one too many times before. Actually, no, I haven't. But just accept that comment anyway. Just accept it. It sounded good when I said it. Just accept it, okay? This reeks of the Cardi B versus Tasha K lawsuit. Except in reverse. Tasha K said defamatory statements about Cardi B, about her having the herpes. Turns out that was far from the truth. And the thing is, Tasha K was saying that with enthusiasm. What am I trying to say here? Enthusiasm. And she said it emphatically, as if she knew it to be the truth. I mean, she had videos breaking down pictures of Cardi B saying, "Oh, look, that's clearly the herps." And then it turns out not to be true. But in this case, it's the total opposite. You are accusing someone of saying defamatory comments about you, when in reality, you said them about yourself. Let's continue to read, though. Where are we? So instead, Ron is going to spend Jeff's fans' money drafting a motion to dismiss he knows will never get heard. Then, after we see that motion, we'll amend the complaint that will make the initial motion pointless, because they'll need to either answer the amended complaint or file a new motion to dismiss. It's all a waste of Jeff's time and his fans' money that only benefits Ron Coleman's wallet. But if that's how he wants to play with the money people gave him, that's on him. Jeff, since I know you're reading, the offer is still on the table until you serve us with the motion. Tell us your arguments, and you won't have to spend your donors' money on a formal motion before we amend. Or I guess you can light that money on fire and then go back to the internet and ask for more. Your call.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop your fucking lying.
I'll give you an A for effort. Okay? I'll give you an A for the amount of acting you did when you was writing this. Because it almost sounds like you believe that you're going to win this case. It almost sounds like you believe that you have the upper hand. Sorry, buddy. It's not going to happen. Okay? I'm no legal expert. But I'm pretty confident in saying there was no defamation here. As far as Ron, the part where she said that Ron Coleman went on a podcast and acknowledged that she's not a public figure, I would like to see that, because I would disagree with Ron Coleman on that one. Okay, I would disagree. I would disagree with Ron Coleman on that one. This is a person in the public eye. Okay. And she placed herself on the public eye. And her being a former Kotaku journalist doesn't necessarily make her a public figure, because you can be a journalist and still keep your privacy. But she put herself on a national stage when she wrote that article and decided to engage with people online. She's a public figure. It is what it is. She goes to, what's that studio? The people who made We Happy Few. What's the fucking name of these people? I don't know. She goes up there. She's in documentaries now, gaming while black. She's a public figure. I would love to see, that clip in which Ron Coleman said that, and I would love to see an explanation of why she's not a public figure. Matter of fact, what I find odd is how unhinged Alyssa Mercante is. Let's come back here. I want y'all to see how unhinged this woman is, right? Let's scroll up. Now keep in mind, this is Alyssa Mercante, right? Keep in mind that this woman said she was leaving Twitter. She said she was leaving Twitter and came back a week later. She also said, she also protected her tweets. And now she's unprotected. See, she can't make up what she wants, guys. This woman cannot make up what she wants. Look at this goofy. She can't make up. She doesn't know what she wants to do. Does she want to be private? Or does she want to fight the culture war? It's not a war you're going to win, sweetheart. Sorry. You failed. Sorry. It is what it is. You're not going to win. And as far as this lawsuit goes, I hope that when it is, hopefully dismissed, but I mean, if it goes to trial, I don't think she has a case. But I hope that they put you under. Like, you're gonna need to write that book about Gamergate. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need to write several books. As a matter of fact, I would turn it into a 10-part series. And here's a strategy. Because I know your followers and the people that support you are borderline stupid. We're gonna get into one, as a matter of fact, in just a moment. You should break the book down into 10 parts, 10 pages each, because you know your followers are retarded. 10 pages is a whole book for them. And you should sell them $39.99 each, because you're going to need every last book sold. You're going to need every last book after what they do. I mean, like, listen, you think you know suffering? You don't know suffering. You don't know suffering. Let me find, because I'm going to tell you, one of her supporters. Let's pull up one of her supporters. Where's Mushmouth? Where's Mushmouth? Where you at, Mushmouth? Where is Mushmouth? I can't find him. Did he block me? Where are you? Ah, there you go. There's Mushmouth right there. Let's talk about Mushmouth. Oh, Mushmouth. Y'all remember this guy, the tall black nerd, the guy that, you don't want good games. I told you you want to get good games. The nigga who chews on bananas while he talks. Big 8-foot tall motherfucker. He done got to the point now. I done clowned this dude so bad on Twitter, he won't even respond to my tweets anymore. He won't even respond to my... Every time this nigga open his mushy ass mouth, he don't even... I clown his ass. He don't even respond to my tweets anymore. He'll beat around... He'll respond to everybody else but me. You can't hang with me, dog. I do this shit for a living. I talk shit for a living, my guy. You will never fuck with me when it comes to this shit. Look at this guy. He says, looks like Smash JT's pre-motion to dismiss was denied, so now he has to file a motion to dismiss. Having an amended complaint at this point means they are adding to it because his dumbass keeps engaging in the shit he's been accused of. This is your lawyer, Jeff. Keep posting. Oh, well, you can't see that. Hold on. This nigga's stupid. This is what he posted, guys. Now, again, I'm no legal expert. Letter response to ECF, number 7, pre-motion conference letter by Alyssa Mercante. Order denying 7 defendants' letter motion for a pre-motion conference. The court directs the parties to confer and file a proposed briefing schedule for defendant motion to dismiss and plaintiff's proposed amended complaint on or before March 14th, 2025, ordered by Judge Margot K. Brody on 3/3/25. Now, chat. Maybe I'm high. I'm not a legal expert. But in that, I don't see anywhere where it says it dismissed the motion to, it denied the motion to dismiss. I see it saying order denying 7 defendants' letter motion for a pre-motion conference. It says the court directs the parties to confer and file a proposed briefing schedule for defendant motion to dismiss. It's almost, and Smash JT, I see him in the chat. He can correct me if I'm wrong. It's almost as if Ron Coleman was trying to get them to dismiss before, dismiss? What am I talking about? Dismiss in the pre-motion, which that got denied. And now they're scheduling for, I guess, a briefing for the motion to be for the defendant motion to be whatever, nigga. I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking lawyer. A lot of this shit I don't understand. So dismiss is still on the table. Looks like the pre-motion to dismiss was denied. Even Smash JT came in here and said, you probably want to reread this. If you still don't understand what it actually means, I don't know what to tell you. God of Pugs, you misread this. Read it again. The pre-meeting was denied, not the motion to dismiss. Judge basically said, I am willing to hear both parties out, why it should be denied and why Mercante feels there's a legal grounds to move forward. He says, you also misread this because I didn't say the motion was denied. It doesn't matter. You said... Come on, Mushmouth. Come on, Mushmouth. Come on, Mushmouth. Let's go ahead and give you this grace. Let's say you're talking about the pre-motion. Why would you celebrate that? Because the judge said, I want to hear both sides. That's something to celebrate. I don't think you've read the case, my boy. There's no way you've seen the tweets, my boy. And by the way, I would bet that even nasty ass Alyssa Mercante wouldn't sleep with 8-foot tall silverback gorillas who can't speak English. So all this fucking simping you doing, it's crazy. And the reason it's simping is because Alyssa Mercante is very clearly in the wrong by every metric of the English language. She's wrong. So it's very clearly simping, my boy. Okay. We can move on. Of course, as always, I wish the best for Smash JT. Good luck, but I have a sneaking suspicion he don't need it. He don't need it. He don't need it. Thank you guys for being here. As always, make sure y'all like the stream. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. I see Zelosi is in the chat. Baz Hands in the chat. That's a new name. Somebody said, he says Adam Fall looks fire. I'm gonna have to look into that. Mr. Kruger 9 is in the chat. Stakes is in the chat. Smash JT says you're spot on. Well, shit. Great. Because I thought I was fumbling the hell out of this. I thought I was fumbling the hell out of that. All right. Damn, it's already 10:38? Shit. How long was we? Oh, yeah, we did do that video reaction in the beginning. Damn. Okay, where we going? All right, we might as well talk about... Well, before we get into Hasan, I wanted to respond to this bullshit here. So, okay, how many of y'all know who Reforged Gaming is? Reforged Gaming is one of those goofballs on the internet who's very clearly a console warrior. And I don't like giving console warriors the time of day. But sometimes a nigga says something so stupid that it needs to be addressed. And we're going to address it, okay? We are going to address what this clown has said. Let's see if I can pull this up. Reforged Gaming. Reforged fucking Gaming. Look at this dude, man. It would help if the audio would play.
The PlayStation commentary about games not coming to PC within 2 to 3 years, you PC guys are hilarious. You're hilarious. As you get really upset and really angry at multiple bad multi-platform launches and multiple really bad ports to PC. Here's an idea. Maybe get your own games. Do you ever consider that? Maybe PlayStation investing in their ecosystem, their hardware, maybe Mark Cerny creating a relationship of trust with developers for the PlayStation 5, maybe somebody in the PC realm should do that. Maybe do that before talking big about PlayStation not bringing games to PC fast enough. Or here's a brilliant idea. buy a PS5. Listen, the PlayStation commentary about game.
I've never been a console warrior, guys. I've been pretty transparent about that since I got on YouTube. I've always favored Xbox, but I've always been one of those people that's fortunate enough to have access to all the consoles. I know that's not supposed to be reality because I'm black and I'm supposed to be unprivileged and not know how to use computers and not be able to afford anything. But no, growing up, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't rich. Matter of fact, we was pretty poor. But nigga, for somehow, some way, I had access to all the consoles: GameCube, Switch, the Wii U, Xbox One, 360, and the actual Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? Now, and then I had the One X. I had a PS3. I had a PS4, a PS4 Pro. I had a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis. I never had a Dreamcast though. That hurts. I never had a Dreamcast. That actually hurts. But never have I ever had this type of energy that this nigga is exuding. I've seen this nigga multiple times. I've seen Cassie go at this nigga multiple times. This dude is sick, and I think he needs help. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to roast his ass. You are a bona fide fucking clown. What are you talking about? Is this, like, even coming from a realm of where I've never been a console warrior, I've always empathized with console warriors because I get it. At least I did get it. I get it. You grew up with an Xbox. You grew up with a PlayStation. You have an emotional connection to yours. I get it. But nigga, what? Oh, why don't you just get your own games? Nigga, we do. PC players got their own games. It's so bad. You're talking to a guy. I said just this time 2 years ago, I said there was no way that I was going to spend thousands of dollars on a PC just to play video games. Now, to my credit, I did not spend thousands of dollars on a PC to play video games. I spent $1,000 on a PC to make editing and streaming a lot better. And then it turned out I could actually play video games on it. And then I spent maybe another $1,000 upgrading my PC. And I'm thankful for it. Now, I have a PS5, clown. I don't want to play shit on it. My Stellar Blade is still not open. Why? Because I'm waiting for it to come out on PC. I don't, listen, as far as bad ports, first of all, PlayStation ain't got no fucking games. So I don't know what he's talking about. Get your own game. PlayStation ain't got no games. Oh, well, like, what are you talking about? PlayStation ain't got no games. Since the PS5 came out, what has come out? Returnal, Demon Souls, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok. What else? What else? Stellar Blade. Helldivers is on PC. What else, my guy? It almost, I've had a lot of criticism of Xbox, but like with Xbox moving all of their stuff over to PC anyways, it kind of makes these little PlayStation warriors look fucking crazy because now they're the only ones sitting over here trying to gatekeep PlayStation games. Like, oh my God, give me all my PlayStation games. I want to. Now you look kind of fucking retarded. I will say this though. Ain't nobody playing no Xbox right now. Ain't nobody playing no Xbox right now. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. Do I believe in exclusivity? I do, but we're not going that way anymore. So it is what it is. I don't see any reason to buy an Xbox. I haven't found a reason to turn on my PlayStation in almost a year. Like, yeah, I got Final Fantasy Rebirth on PlayStation 5, and I haven't even remotely come close to finishing it. But I'm like, I just get it on Steam when it come out. Fuck it. Like, the PC is so far and above my experience on the consoles that I'm willing to buy the game again. That's how you know I'm a real gamer. That's how you know I'm a real gamer. Spending max price on a game again, just because I'd rather have the better experience on the PC. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. Consoles had physical media back in the day. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Let's see. PCs can also emulate older consoles too. We can do just about everything. And I haven't even gotten into that. I haven't gotten into modding or none of that. When's the comic stream? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm thinking about doing it. I wanted to do it Friday after New Blackstreet, but because we're doing a late stream for the Flash, probably not going to be Friday. I'm thinking. Give me some time to think about that. All right, let's move on. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about Hasan. Hasan Abi. Hasan Abi. Hasan Abi is one of those people, like, guys, I barely hate anyone. Let me see. Let me see if I can find before we. Okay, here we go. All right, so Hasan was banned on Twitch, right? And I want to go ahead and give everybody the context on the reason why Hasan was banned. Watch this.
There's about $50 billion estimated that are lost every year in Medicaid, just in fraud alone. No.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott, you wouldn't make him a prominent part of the Republican Party.
There's about $50 billion estimated that are lost every year in Medicaid, just in fraud alone. No.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott, you wouldn't make him a prominent part of the Republican Party.
There's about $50 billion.
I just had to let that play twice. So this man, Hasan, called for the murder of an American politician. He called for the murder, ladies and gentlemen, of an American politician. Now, I get it. Politicians aren't really saints. I guess that's a mild way of putting it. And maybe some of them do deserve to get their ass whooped. But see, one of the things that the left always virtue signals about is calling for violence, right? Here, they have one of their biggest political influencers calling for violence. So, what are you thinking? Permanent ban? Permanent ban? Hasan Abi has been banned on Twitch. We saw that and we was like, finally, Twitch wises up. Justice. Right? Right? Well, wrong. Okay. Absolutely positively wrong. Because after they banned him, after where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. After they banned him, ladies and gentlemen, Hasan Abi has been unbanned on Twitch just one day after his suspension. You just can't.
God,
Oh my God!
my leg.
Chat, they suspended this man for one day after calling for the murder of an American politician. Need I remind you, chat, that Jadeon was banned on Twitch for a full year for sending his audience to troll Pokemon. Hasan called for the murder of an American politician and got a one-day suspension. Twitch is fucking trash. Let's get into these comments. Oops. I quite literally have no idea who this guy is. Okay. Hey, Dr. Disrespect, apparently telling somebody some dick jokes to a 17-year-old is a lifetime ban, but making a death threat to a U.S. politician is 24 hours. What do you think they're smoking over there at Twitch? A 24-hour ban for a clip taken completely out of context is fair enough. I just hope he tries to watch his tongue a bit better. So, guys, under what context is calling for the murder of a U.S. politician like fair? On what context is that acceptable? Let's see. A reminder, Hasan never actually walked back his statement about killing Rick Scott. He just said he should have used the term capital punishment. In other words, he stands by thinking Rick Scott should be killed. Let's watch this clip.
The term kill. We should have used either the term capital punishment or just punishment in general.
Oh, boy. Boy. Twitch is an extreme left platform. Perhaps Department of Justice should investigate. I think so. So Twitch is fine with casual domestic terrorism. Interesting. We failed as a society for letting people like this get famous. I believe we that's true. Wouldn't be Twitch if it wasn't promoting nonstop terrorist propaganda. I mean, that's just it. That's just it, guys. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Nigga just called for the death of a fucking U.S. politician. And he only got a 24-hour ban. He should be in jail. If I did that, the SWAT team would be at my door immediately. Boy, I tell you. We live in a corrupt nation, guys. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, let's move on. See what y'all in here talking about. I gotta get my iPad over here. I gotta stop using my phone. Hasan is Twitch's favorite child. That is a fact. He's friends with people up there, and I bet you any amount of money he's busting somebody's cheeks up there. I bet you any amount of money right now, Hasan Abi is busting somebody's cheeks up at Twitch. I promise you. I would bet any amount of money that's the case. Probably somebody powerful too. It never Robin Oz says it never ceases to amaze me how the inclusive and tolerant side always calls for violence to solve their problems. That's a fact. That's a fact. Person says, didn't Twitch also have an ad revenue controversy last year? They did. They was being accused of being anti-Semites. Christopher Baker says, apparently it's acceptable if you have the correct political opinion. That's a fact. Look, Crypto Beat says, look at Alyssa Crush doing the same thing she does, deflecting. Exactly. Shout out to TMB who had to check out on this. I appreciate you. DJ The Don says, I have a PS5, PC, and Switch as my mains right now. I bought Stellar Blade, and I'm going to buy it again on PC. I did the same with Final Fantasy VII. I just like games. I'm going to play it wherever I want to play it, except Xbox. Boy, look at Xbox. Catching strays again, as always. As always. I haven't played my Switch in so long. I'm really hoping the Switch 2 steps it up. If the Switch 2 steps it up, I might actually get into Breath of the Wild and and all of that other stuff. But right now I just can't play my Switch because my eyes can't take it. Let's move on. How y'all enjoying the new format? Give me some ideas of some stuff you want to see on the desk. I can't overcrowd the desk because a nigga got to be able to move. I want to be up here knocking shit over. I got Shockwave over there. Shockwave is too goddamn big. Let me show y'all. Ow. Yeah, Shockwave is too goddamn big. Look at this big nigga, man. I tried to put him up here. And this nigga's just like, look at how much space this nigga takes up. Come on, Shockwave. This nigga's big as hell. So I was like, yeah, nah, not Shockwave. Jesus. And then, Lord forbid, I moved the wrong way and he fall down and break. This nigga wasn't cheap. This nigga was not cheap. I'll leave him right there for right now, but that was the coldest Transformer to come out of that damn that series, out of that movie series. Anyway, let's move on. We gotta talk about Tiana, Princess Tiana. Okay. Did this nigga say Dorothy from Twisted Land of Oz collection? That sounds sus, nigga. Get a Harlem Kaiju shirt and pin it on the wall. Ooh, that's a good idea. But where though? Cause y'all can't even see up the wall. I might have to change some camera angles and stuff. Give you a little rub on the head, Shockwave. It's a shame what Optimus Prime did to you. You didn't deserve that. We'll get him back. And you should be leader of the Decepticons, not Megatron. Okay? I tell you that all the time, okay? We'll be okay. Anyway. All right. Really cryptic beats. Now, you know damn well. The Corncast set. What the fuck does that mean? Anyway, let's get into. All right, so Black Twitter is having a meltdown, ladies and gentlemen. Black Twitter is having a meltdown because the Tiana animated series is being scrapped at Disney Plus and will never be released. Oh my God! Disney said, "Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch." Listen, man. Listen. Might as well put the Halo helmet above the shirt since Bungie is filled with them. With the Harlem Kaijus, perhaps. Yeah, Disney said,
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
you get what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Disney is starting to make calculated decisions. They're making decisions. They're like, what is going to make us money, nigga? Okay. Is Disney Plus finally profitable? Let's get into Business Insider. Let's find out. Tiana Disney Plus series shelved as Walt Disney Animation abandons long-form streaming content exclusive. Okay, here we go. Let me zoom in on that motherfucker. I cannot see. Walt Disney Animation Studios has officially pulled the plug on its Tiana Princess series as it abandons making original long-form content for streaming. The Hollywood Reporter has learned. A spokesperson confirmed there will be some layoffs in its Vancouver studios as a result of this shift in business strategy. Let's go ahead and pour one out for the layoffs.
What more do you want from me?
My leg! My leg!
Oh my God.
Yeah. Sorry. Hope you can find a job somewhere. I don't have disdain for you guys as much as I have disdain for a lot of woke developers out here, but so I'm not going to celebrate you losing your job. In addition to the Tiana series, the studio is also scrapping an unannounced feature-length project that was set to go straight to Disney+. Tiana was first announced in December 2020 and was envisioned as a musical featuring Anika Noni Rose, reprising her role as Tiana from the 2009 film The Princess and the Frog, the film centering on Disney's first black princess. Sources close to the streaming service say that despite the best efforts, including several changes to the creative team, Tiana ultimately could not get to where it needed to be given production costs. Still, Princess and the Frog remains a key property for the company as Tiana is one of the Disney's canon princesses. Last year, the Splash Mountain attraction was revamped at both Disney's U.S. parks and transformed into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The animation studio is set to developing a separate short-form special inspired by The Princess and the Frog, which is currently in early development. Though details of the project remain under wraps, it's expected to feature all new storytelling based on the 2009 film, with Joyce Sherry attached as director, and whatever. Sorry about that. And Black Twitter is melting down. Okay, let's get to some. Let's get to some of these reactions. Okay, look at this person. Look at this person. The way every other princess got sequels, shows, loads of content, and all Tiana gets is a shelved show in 20 minutes as a human in her own movie. Wow. Who else? My dear Princess Tiana, they don't deserve you at all. Where are these Stan accounts come from? I'm still not over Princess Tiana show being canceled. The way black girl content has been handled and treated by Disney, and a lot of the fans have left me so disheartened and tired. It's not their mostly conservative higher ups. It's the racist, misogynistic, and transphobic sector of the fan base. Being a Disney fan as a black trans girl is starting to feel like a glutton for punishment. Oh.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
That shit the fuck up out of here, man. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm a black trans woman. Shut your ass up.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Nobody watches that shit. Now, as far as Princess Tiana, I'm not talking about Princess Tiana. I'm going to get to Princess Tiana in a second and give you my take on it, but I got to get into some more of these reactions because Black Twitter is exploding right now. Poor Tiana, for the first ever black princess on Disney media, is constantly disrespected by Disney and overlooked by them. So much for representation by Disney, which they overlook. Not just her, but Kita, who's another black female character. I thought they were all about diversity. Nope.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
It's 2025. And still the only black Disney princess is Tiana, and we can't even get actual media of her other than 25 minutes of her as a human in the film.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, is there more? Is there more? Okay. Okay. Okay, let me relax. First of all, this is your fault. Well, this is Disney's fault as well, but this is your fault. If black women actually watched more black girl princess shit, then you would get more of that. But what do you motherfuckers watch? You niggas like reality TV. Love and hip hop. Basketball Wives. Fucking what else? The Game on BET. You niggas don't watch shit. Y'all watch Euphoria, right? What's that other gay ass show? Valley P Valley Be Way Sydney, some shit like that. 42 Wallaby Way P Valley Sydney or some shit like. I don't know what that shit was called. But you niggas don't watch actual fantasy stuff. Stop. Y'all be watching that hood shit. Like I remember there was a viral black movie a couple years ago called Plug Love. Of course it was a story about a bitch in a relationship with a drug dealer. That's what black women like. I'm sorry. So yes, they canceled it because they don't forecast nobody watching that shit. And it was starting to get too expensive. Disney, behind closed doors, was trying to get the story right. They couldn't because some people wanted to put in their trans identity in there, and then others wanted to show how disrespected the black woman is. Well, nigga, congratulations. The shit's canceled. Now, ultimately, I don't think that Tiana being canceled was because they don't think that Tiana would be watched. I think it was because ultimately what they determined is that long-form animation content on Disney Plus ain't working. It's just not working. And so that being said, they canceled all of the shit. I do think that in the future there will be a more Tiana projects, movies. Nah, just movies. just movies. Goddamn. But that's it. Don't expect to see too much more than that. Sorry. I know your feelings are hurt. I understand that you wanted to see yourself. You were so excited about seeing yourself in a frog. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry. That was in poor taste.
Big Shirley.
I'm sorry. That's poor taste. Nathan Moon said Empire. They stopped watching that shit too. That's why I got canceled. You're right. They do be watching Baddies East. Like you watching, like guys, why are you crying? You watch Baddies. You be having your 6-year-old daughter in the room with you watching Baddies. And then you wonder why these little niggas be in school violent as shit. I'm going to say this right now. Black women don't deserve Princess Diana. Who the fuck is Diana? Black women do not deserve Princess Tiana. They don't. They don't. Because Princess Tiana is a positive story about a young black princess. And there is no princess energy coming from none of you motherfuckers. Okay? Y'all watching baddies. Y'all want to watch bitches beat up other bitches. Everybody else just want to watch a sweet, beautiful, delicate young woman be a young woman. And you want to watch bitches beat each other up. So, canceled it is. That's not what you bitches want. Okay? There it is. All right, let's see. What we got left? I think we hit all the major. We hit Hasan. We hit Alyssa. We hit Tiana. think I'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay, cool. Cool. Nah, I think I want to talk about this really quick before we get up out of here. I want to talk about this one really quick. Just something really quick. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. Christopher Baker. I said, yeah, far be it from me to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? Griff. But anyway, I saw this. Vera Dark had put this out, and I thought it was hilarious. Okay, I thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. Yes, guys, you are sexist for not picking Chikorita in Pokemon. Look at this shit. What do you mean who's picking Chikorita? The Pokemon fandom sexism is showing, and I'm still picking my girl in Legends Z-A. I gotta get my memes back. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the clown horn for whoever this is. I gotta go and figure out who this is. I gotta figure out. Let me go to this article. Hold on, let me see it again. Pokemon fandom sexism showing. Cause ain't no way. Oh, it's the Mary fucking soup. No wonder you can't make this shit up. Oh my God. Let's go ahead and read it. What do you mean who's picking Chikorita? The Pokemon fandom sexism is showing, and I'm still picking my girl in Legends ZA. In light of Pokemon Day 2025, I was thrilled to see Chikorita revealed as one of the returning starters in Pokemon Legends ZA. Then I remembered people hate Chikorita, okay? Like, to the point of crashing out on the internet. One user on TikTok asked, literally, who's picking Chikorita?
Make me realize that homophobia is still very much a thing and we have a long way to go. Because what do you mean by literally who's picking Chikorita? Well, I'm picking Chikorita every day, every night, 365. I mean, all the gays and girls, we have been waiting for this moment. We've been waiting for this iconic grass-type starter to get a remake. I cannot wait to level up my Chikorita in Pokemon ZA and see what they're going to do with Meganium. I think it's going to be grand. I think it's going to be
No. I need to run that back.
strong. I think it's going to be all and above. You know, you can go pick your Tepig. No shade to Tepig, but I see some resemblance. Go ahead, girl.
No, run that back. I need to run that back. Hold on, I'm sorry.
It really is moments like this that make me realize that homophobia is still very much a thing and we have a long way to go. Because what do you mean by literally who's picking Chikorita?
What the fuck does that have to do with homophobia? Maybe chat knows. Chikorita is the spirit animal of all gay guys everywhere. Really? Chikorita could be a boy or a girl. The fuck they talking about? It's like, what the fuck? First of all, far be it from me to offend anybody. I actually like Chikorita. The evolutions, anyway. Like, I like the final evolution. I thought it was a pretty dope evolution. Not my favorite starter ever, but definitely a Pokemon that I would like to catch. But also, I'm starting to get to that point where I can't breathe. 1 second. Sorry about that. I gotta go and see a therapist. I gotta figure out a doctor or a therapist or something. I gotta figure out why is it that I can't talk for. It's always at the 1 hour 15 mark. Every time I talk long enough for 1 hour 15 minutes, my nose gets stuffy. It's insane. I've clocked it. I've literally clocked it, guys. If I start the show at 10 o'clock, by 11:15, my nose is stuffy, and I can't breathe. But anyway, so all of my Oh, Person says he was joking. So, first of all of my Asian guys, I need y'all to the front of the congregation. I thought that you guys were the last, I thought that y'all were like the last defense against all the booty bandit behavior going on out here in these streets. And then I see this booty bandit on screen.
Totodile, great. Tepig, amazing. But Chikorita, are you kidding me? Life is worth living. Life is worth living.
First of all, copyright. Second of all, you're mad because people don't like Chikorita. I mean, listen, I like Chikorita. I'm not a huge fan. I like Chikorita. But who fucking cares? There's over 1,000 Pokemon, are there not? There's gonna be Pokemon that people don't like. For crying out loud, my favorite Pokemon is Sylveon. Let's continue, though. Originally from the Johto region, the grass-type starter Chikorita is back from the release of Legend ZA. It's joined by fellow Johto's partner, the water-type Totodile, and the Unova region's fire starter Tepig. Altogether, this is a ragtag trio of Pokemon that have gone overlooked since their regional debuts and are now getting a fair chance to shine as we head back to Lumio's city in Kalos. You'd think this were cause for celebration, right? Totodile was overlooked. Let me know. Was Totodile overlooked? Oh, you guys can't even see the goddamn article. My bad. Sorry. I always thought Totodile was one of the more popular starters. Okay. Not even the possibility of Mega Evolution or a new regional evolution is enough to stop the Chikorita hate. Since it was introduced back in Gen 2 titles Gold and Silver and became a member of Ash's team in the anime, Chikorita and her iconic leaf ponytail have been the subjects of criticism and bad faith debates, held to the same double standards as the girls and LGBTQIA+ fans who've stuck by her side all these years. Surprise, surprise, people still hate Chikorita in 2025. If it's not a complaint about Chikorita's girly or lackluster appearance, it's about her average stats and poor performance in her native region. Funny, considering its final form, Meganium is comparable to fan favorites like the Kalos fossil Pokemon, Aurorus, and just about as useful as Charizard if we're strictly talking home games. Meanwhile, Charizard remains not only one of the most beloved Pokemon of all time, but also revered for its apparent strength, given not one but two Mega Forms, both of which are making comebacks in Legend ZA. Unsurprisingly, the Chikorita hate train presses on. First of all, I didn't know that Mega Forms was coming back in Legends. I might actually play that. Totodile hasn't been seen in action in a minute. Oh, okay. Totodile was always my pick in Gen 2. Me too! Me fucking too! So I don't understand that. Feraligatr is a beast. Zelosi says, I never heard of this Chikorita hatred until now. Me either. I mean, I see why people don't like her. I never seen her used in competitive, and her design ain't the best, but I like the Pokemon. And here's the thing. It's a very feminine looking Pokemon. Pokemon fans are probably 70 to 80% male. The fuck? So, of course, while design and stat preferences are subjective, what's especially silly about furthering this narrative is that the thinly veiled misogyny that's always surrounded the Chikorita line likely won't hold very much weight soon. With the next Legends title in the works, we can safely assume we'll see each returning starter receive a new form, whether a regional final evolution form or mega evolution. Either way, stat boost and design touch-ups are all but guaranteed, answering big complaints. In the meantime, singling out Chikorita and bashing its stats feels needlessly hateful and honestly pretty sexist and homophobic. If you don't get the fuck out of here, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. If people don't like the fucking Pokemon, they don't like it. The hell are you talking about? Criticizing the stats is needlessly hateful. No, it's not. It's a if there's a trash Pokemon, people gonna criticize it. If there's a trash anything, people gonna criticize it. Everything's misogyny, everything's homophobia, everything's racist. Get the fuck out of here. We're talking about Pokemon, you retard. Maybe it's not much, but I've seen I've even seen Tumblr posts showing Chikorita is ahead of both Totodile and Tepic for Legends ZA starter picks. Here's a load of love and support for the little bean sprout to restore your faith in the Pokemon community. First of all, did you really just cite Tumblr? Tumblr is still going? There's no way this motherfucker just cited Tumblr. Hey, yo, it's a strange world we live in. Mr. Kruger's right. They be making shit up. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. If people don't like Chikorita, people don't like Chikorita. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. You're upset because people have a least favorite Pokemon? Are we serious about this? We dead ass? Nah, cuz. There's no way. It's absolutely no way. So, yeah. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, so anyway, guys, that's going to conclude today's show. I got to go out and get me something to eat real quick. Today's show was fun. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. We'll be back in the morning. Hopefully we get some good grips to go. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Reminder, we got Yellow Flash on New Black Street on Friday. Check that out. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, Saturday Night Hypnosis, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Also follow me on Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna put my Instagram down in the whatchamacallit. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. It won't be long before I start doing IRLs and street interviews. And a lot of those clips are going to go on my Instagram. Yeah. So I'm going to put that in the chat really quick on the way out. Just make sure you follow me on Instagram. I can't see that. And there we go. All right. So as always, may the grift be with you. Okay. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I got to go and get me something to eat, Playboy. I am starving.